Hello guys, welcome to Jim Will Shave. New soap for you for the shave. Heritage Jill. I nearly forgot the name. John Paul Jones. This is the 3 ounce puck. Very cost effective. Ideal size in my opinion, 3 ounces, especially if you store a lot of soaps like I have. So they don't go out of date or go funky, whatever. So that's it, John Paul Jones by Heritage Jill, 3 ounce tub. Now then, the scent notes on this: bay rum, so let's see if we do this off memory. Bay rum, cedar, teak wood, cedar, patchouli, masculine scents. Here's the soap, just scraped a little bit out, ball lather. That's very masculine scents, I'll give that 5.5 to 6 straight out of the puck. The patchouli's coming through, obviously the bay rum's coming to the fore. Patchouli's in there. The woody scents, nice masculine scent. John Paul Jones. There we are. So that's the soap for today. Razor for today. It's going to be my 1959 Gillette Fatboy, the Gillette 195. And in here, I have the Rapira. Got a lot of these blades, but I just don't seem to put my hand on them to use them. I should do, because the super blades, they're up in my top 3, top 4, something like that. But excellent blades, platinum, nice and smooth, always give a great shave. So that's a blade today. These are double wrapped, Russian. Right, I have taken the liberty to boil lather. I put a very small amount of the soap into my super duper size lather bowl. It's taken a lot of water. Look at that. Look at the shine on that. Lather it up with my 26mm Lucky Dice Tuxedo. Plenty of lather there for a free pass shave. So without further ado, let's crack on. Just wet the face. No pre-shave today. Just water. Got about 36 hours growth, somewhere around about there. So let's get this soap on. It's actually gifted to me, this soap. Well, I wouldn't say gifted, but I made a comment on another YouTuber's channel, and Josh picked up on the comment pretty damn quickly, I can tell you, pretty immediate, and contacted me via Instagram. I've actually put a lot of water in this soap, so it is great consistency for a straight shave at the moment, but obviously I'm shaving with a DE. See that? Nothing wrong with that at all. What a scent. Nice scent. Last time I lathered up a Heritage Jill, I got a thick lather. I've gone for a slightly wetter one. I just wanted to see how much water it would take. And it's taken a fair old amount of water. The soap will go a long way. There we are. Nice wet. Drippy lather, as Jeffrey Smith would call it, but the scent's tremendous. Excellent scent. John Paul Jones. Right, going in with the grain, setting number 6. John Paul Jones, the guy that the soap's named after. Was a British guy, I shouldn't like him really. He was actually a Scotsman. Got apprenticed into the British merchant fleet when he was 13 years old. Worked his way up. Some magnificent feats of seamanship. And he was actually made up to 3rd mate. And the ship went down, and the first officer, and the second officer, 3rd officer, all went down with the yellow fever. Subsequently died. John Paul Jones, at a young tender age, managed to navigate the ship back home. And for that, the ship's masters awarded him command of his own ship. So he became an officer in the British Merchant Fleet. He was involved in the slave trade, among other things. Some people said he was a piracy, which I suppose a lot of the seafarers were in those days. But he had a crewman on his ship. He wasn't a typical seaman. He was actually the son, a relative of a well-to-do Scottish family. He had a disagreement about wages. John Paul had him flogged. And some time later, a couple of weeks later, the poor chap died of his injuries. John Paul was arrested back in Scotland, thrown in the brig. He managed to get bail. He was persuaded by a wealthy friend to change his name whilst he was on bail. Changed his name, went down south of England, managed to take command of another ship. But again, sometime later, there was a disagreement with the crew over wages, and the crew were on the verge of mutiny. So John Paul had the ringleader and put him to the sword, killed him. He then had to flee. He fled to I think it was Virginia, United States. And he became involved in what was then known as the Continental Fleet, which is now the US Navy. So John Paul was actually one of the founding fathers of the US Navy. Whoops, just going to ramp this down to take it down 2 clicks. So I'm going to loosen the tail. And I'm just going to click. Let's take that down to number 4. Tighten the tail across the grain. So John Paul went to sea for the Continental American Navy in the War of Independence against the United Kingdom. We shouldn't celebrate this guy at all. And he was operating in the North Sea, Irish Sea. He actually raided the mainland of Cumbria, twice, Whitehaven. So American US forces actually invaded mainland UK. Didn't do too much with it. They found a pub, got drunk, seriously. Tried to sink a couple of the King's ships. He eventually ended up as an admiral in the Imperial Russian Navy. Hence the Russian Rapira blades, which I can tell you is doing a great job, this blade. I'm going to have to reach for this blade more often. Well, he died, I think he was 44, 45 when he died, in Paris, because the French allowed the then US Navy to operate from France, because the French didn't like us, the British. So that's where he died. So, I don't know if he's a guy I'd really like to serve under myself, you know. John Paul Jones sounds, doesn't sound too nice at all. Okay, pass against, let's have her up. Loving the scent. Slickness is very good. I just rinsed the face there, and I can tell you that there's absolutely no problem with the slickness. I hope a UK supplier imports this soap to keep us guys supplied over here, because it's very reasonably priced. So I used the Patriot for a thick pasty lather. I'm using John Paul Jones for a wet lather, and both have performed so far outstanding. Sorry for knocking you. Don't hold that against me. Being a bit quick at the moment because I'm up at some like 4:15 in the morning. So loosen the tail, and 1-4 now, 3-2. So I've reduced it to setting number 2 for against the grain. Great, these Fatboys, you know, like me, if you wear reading specs for everything. It can alter everything just by feel and sound. And then just feel the edge of the Rapira. And setting 2. Going against the grain, no problem. On my moustache. Just noticed, I haven't been on YouTube today because of work. I've just noticed Brighton Bill. Brian Shave a new channel. He's asking should he continue making videos for YouTube. Of course you should, Bill. If your heart isn't in it 100%, that's no problem. Just make a video as and when you feel like. It's a hobby after all. There's no rule saying you must do this and you must do that. Take your time and upload at your leisure. A little bit of buffing required on the neck there. I'm going to have to ramp this up. Back up to 4, I think, for pickups. I say you can do this without your glasses on, you've got to find the mark. Okay, back up to 4, tighten it up. Now for the pickup pass. That normally Rockwell, there's no pickups at any required at all, so you're not using your Rockwell, Jim. I know. Okay, pickups number 4. So I think number 2 for me for against the grain pass is not aggressive enough, but good for against the grain on the moustache. But my professional driver's medical tomorrow. Test the eyesight, my joints, see if I'm going diabetic, and basically to make sure I'm medically sound to drive a coach or truck on the roads, which is a good thing. Give a pass. Great, excellent shave. So, quick rinse, go in for the post. Right, post shave feel amazing. Post shave feel for me at the moment is more important than ever, because I've stopped using shaving balms because they clog up the pores in my skin, causing me to have outbreaks, acne type spots. So since ceasing the use of shaving balm, my skin's improved tremendously, so it's all that more important to have a great post feeling stuff. And this it feels waxy and silky, like a lot of soaps are now, like the that I use. I don't like a soap where you don't feel nice and smooth and silky at the end, and this does have that feeling. Okay, bay rum in the soap, bay rum splash. Not everyone's favourite bay rum, but I like it. I like it. Lovely, lovely. Great shave. That'll see me till tomorrow evening. Okay, that's me done. If I can find my trigger. Come on, Jim, where's your trigger? There we go. I'm so clumsy. I'm such a dick. Okay, soap for today was Heritage Jill, John Paul Jones, 3 ounce size, excellent soap, fully recommend it. Razor for today, it's a 1959 Gillette Fatboy. In there, I was using a Rapira Russian blade, first use, platinum, excellent blade. Brush, 26mm Yaki Lucky Dice Tuxedo. And the splash was actually from Boots, very, very cheap. This stuff, about £3 a bottle, I think. Bay rum. Okay, so there we have it. Another great soap in my armoury. So I've only got one real bad soap, I think, and I think that's the Wilkins Sword Bowl, but hey, what, £2 a tub. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Catch you all further down the line. Bye bye now.